tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna climb. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time. Keep winning. How the hell do you make it look so easy? I'm spinning, and I can't seem to get back on my feet. Yeah, I
just want to be an advocate for getting rid of these horrible people who supposedly are running our government.
Protests in the United States form a rich tapestry of our history. But can they change our way of life? The decisions made by our politicians?
Well, I just think it's about time we really stood up to what's going on. I just think there's too much at stake not to come out and really make our voices heard and be really loud about it.
If not loud, the Boston Tea Party was certainly stealthy. On December 13, 1773, colonists disguised as Mohawk Native Americans dumped 342 chests of tea into the Boston harbor. They did this to protest the British monarchy's Tea Act and the perceived British tyranny of taxation without representation. And because the colonists were being recalcitrant, the monarchy decided to pass the Intolerable Acts. The colonists were outraged and galvanized. This outrage ultimately led to revolution and independence from the monarchy rule.
Civil disobedience and protests are our only levers that we have at this time, and if enough people come out and protest, then the government will have to listen.
On March 3, 1913, the women of the United States took to the streets of Washington. They wanted the right to vote. And then, on August 18, 1920, the Constitution was amended to state, "The right of citizens to vote shall not be denied or abridged on account of sex."
This protest is the beginning. I've told younger people you don't just show up once. You have to continue to show up so that they understand it's not a one-off, that people's anger and distress and frustration is going to continue. It's not going to go away because they came out one day on a Saturday.
And the people in the civil rights movement knew this. In March of 1965, protesters marched from Selma to Montgomery. This march became the gateway to a National Voting Rights Act that became law in August 1965. And between 1963 and 1965, the civil rights movement was in full motion. Eventually, it was credited with ending segregation. The question many are asking today, what effect will today's protests have on today's challenges?
I'm not 100% convinced that these types of protests do any good, but just being here makes me feel better about our country.
Also, the other countries that can see that we're not happy with the direction at all of what we're going. They need to know that we don't agree with Donald Trump or Elon Musk or anything that has to do with what's happening right now.
If we don't stand up, then he'll just grab more and more power.
I hope it sends a message to our politicians to act against the policies that are being enacted.
Today, Kent State, Black Lives Matter, peace protests, the Stonewall Uprising, Occupy Wall Street, the Women's March, and of course, the U.S. Capitol riot of January 6, 2021 are in the history books.
I'm here today because I'm scared of what our future looks like. I care a lot about equality for everybody. I care about our national parks and our land. I just want to be here making a stand for what I believe in.
And despite the achievements of these efforts, the present administration is strategically dismantling our hard-fought gains. And as we move forward through the next 4 years, one fact does remain. We are a free nation, free from monarchs and oppression, because in 1773, some angry colonists threw a tea party.
we have to stand up right now, and that the more people that stand up and push back against this, we can win, but everyone has to join us in this. We need everyone out here.